maybe not. Well, let me see. This is Tuesday, so Mark is, he won't be on this morning. So we'll see if Nancy is up yet. Maybe she's sleeping in. KI5 OZZ WB8 BMW. No, maybe not. All righty. Well, we'll see how Tom's critters are doing in the backyard. I ain't kidding you. If they're out playing this morning, they're nuts. They should be all hunkered down. KA8 MNT WB8 BMW. What say you on the critter situation down there, Tom?
WB8 VMW, KA8 MNT. Good morning, Jim, and everybody else that's there. Well, the critters, I saw one stick his nose out this morning, and his nose disappeared back into his den, so I don't think they're going to come out yet today. It's only supposed to go to 35 today, so they may be out for a quick, short run, but I doubt if they do too much of anything else. I think their playing and romping days are about over. So, because it is a little on the chilly side. We've only got 25 degrees down here right now, so that's because we're closer to the South Pole than you guys are. So, anyhow, with that, I'm going to turn it over to you, Jim. This is KA8MNT returning back to WB8 VMW.
All righty, Tom. Well, that one that stuck his nose out and back in, he's a smart one, all right. All righty, well, we'll see what it looks like down in Oklahoma. K5 CFY. You guys are probably already done with your walk. How about it, Fred and Ray? What's the weather like down there? Are you already back and on the couch?
WB8 BMW, K5 CFY. Good morning, Jim. Yep, we are. It's, I think, 35 degrees. Got a wind chill of 27, I think it is. Got a little cool out there, but none of the, no snow or anything. But anyway, other than that, everything's good. I'd like to thank everybody for all the birthday wishes. And with that, I'll give it back to you. Have a good one there. Wave a hand there at Miss Judy. K5 CFY.
Yeah, well, I keep forgetting birthdays. I want to forget mine. But anybody's having a birthday, Ray, well, see, who else was that? Somebody. I don't mark this stuff down in my short-time memory. Was the first thing to go, and I can't remember what the second thing was. But anyway, okay, Ray, you and Fred have a great day and keep warm. Stay on that couch. Go out for short walks. All righty, well, let's go down where in Jacksonville, where it's always nice and warm. But I think on the weather, it said it was a little chilly down there. We're going to try, let me see, the Tuesday. I don't know. I think it's Friday that Short Straw has an appointment. So we're going to try for the Short Straw this morning. WAJAX WB8 VMW.
Well, good morning there, Jim, and all on the pre-net. This is W8JAX Portable Pedestrian. And you did get the short straw, but the good news is...
Good morning there, Jim. This is KAJAX, and I'm along with Rod and K9LUCY down here in Jacksonville.
Well, you aren't going to believe this, but we're actually 1 degree cooler than Ray is out there. We're at 34 degrees down here. That's over 20 degrees below normal for this time of the year. We're going up to the mid-50s. That's also 20 degrees below normal for this time of the year. So we are cold down here, too. But the good news is tomorrow we're back up near 70 and in the upper 70s on towards the end of the week. So, and happy birthday there to Ray. I don't know if today's the day or what day if we missed it, but happy birthday to Ray. And Wendy says likewise. Back to you there, Jim. Thanks for giving us a call. WHAAX, Portable Pedestrian.
All righty, Rod. Well, I don't know. Well, I guess it was maybe Ray's birthday. Maybe we'll go back up there and check here in a minute. But, okay. Well, it's a nice Veterans Day, and want to thank everybody for being worth putting in the time to make this country free for you. And, everybody wishes us vets, thanks for doing it. Well, we want to thank you for being worth fighting for. All righty. Well, I'm going to run right up to Ray and see if it was Ray's birthday. If I forgot it, mea culpa, K5 CFY, Ray. Is it your birthday?
CFY returning. Yes, it is. Yep. All the banks and federal offices are closed on my birthday. Isn't that special? Anyway, thanks, Rod and Wendy and everybody else. K5 CFY.
Happy birthday.
Oh, hey, I recognize that voice. I'm going to turn it over to you here in about 5 minutes, Fred. And that's why we put in the time, just so that you can have a birthday every year, Ray, and keep us entertained and all that good stuff. All righty, let me see now. Let's see, Mark, he's not there. Okay, well, we'll try LJ here for a quickie. We still got a little bit of time. KB8, LJ, WB8 VMW.
WB8 VMW in the group from KB8LJ. Well, to give one more answer to the question about road conditions that Bill raised, right here in beautiful North Bedstead, where I am not running beds on the air this morning. I'm actually in the process of starting to eat some breakfast, but looked out the window and the streets and the driveways in my immediate neighborhood, you can see the cement plain as day everywhere. And that doesn't mean that coming in along 10 and 480, the conditions might be a little bit different. But I think I can assure everybody who's driving in this area this morning that I have driven under radically worse conditions than exist out there this morning. So with that, KB8LJ, back to Prenet.
CADOA.
Hey, good morning, Wes. Haven't heard you in a coon's age. How in the world are you?
Well, it's Veterans Day, so we don't work today, so I can sit in front of the radio for a few minutes. But I do have to go in. I'm on call, and they got today, so I do have to show up here in a little while, but I can sit in front of the heater for a couple of minutes and get toasty warm again, and hang back and relax, listen to the Prenet, shop around for an antenna for another car, because I'm got to find something to put on, because I got a 23 Kia now to put an antenna on. Good winter project.
Yeah, but, my antenna, my mobile antenna buddy has moved down south, so we can't drill a hole for you. You're going to have to drill your own hole. Well, I think you can manage. Yeah, I still remember you backing up the fence so you could get out a little bit better. So good to hear from you, Wes, and good to know that you're still vertical. And I know there's a lot of people out there that just sit around and they listen, and they chuckle, and they yell at the mics and stuff like that when we get off kilter and everything. So hopefully they enjoy the white noise called the prenet. And just something to, in the background, to let you know that the Sarah Club is alive and well and kicking, and a real club to belong to. All righty, well, we got 1 minute, so I'm going to go ahead and put Fred in here a little bit early, because I run down my list. A few of them I missed, but hopefully they'll be back tomorrow. WA8KOC, WB8VMW. How about it, Fred? Are you ready to take this here over and make it legal for everybody out there listening? We're listening.
Good morning, Mr. Cummings. Good to hear you this morning. Sounded chipper. Thank you for doing the pre-net for the Barometer Net, which is what I'm calling CQ for. CQ. This is WA8KOC, and I'm calling CQ for the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's Barometer Net. This is Tuesday, November 11th, 2025, Veterans Day for our net. The net's brought to you on Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's WAWKY repeater. Frequency on this repeater is 147 Mark 390 megahertz with a CT CSS code of 114 Mark 8 and a location of Doylestown, Ohio. This is a controlled net. All traffic should pass through net control. Emergency traffic may break in as required. Again, my call sign is WA8KOC. My name's Fred. Glad to be with you folks this morning. I'm going to throw it back to our Sergeant-at-Arms and see if he's ready for his bacon-flavored oatmeal. Morning again, Jim.
Yeah, good morning, Fred. And Randy in a brake truck, I don't know if he's working today or not, but they changed his shift, so I forgot I wrote it on the bottom of my sheet here. I wanted to say, good morning, Randy. In the brake truck, drinking cold milk and probably some of them, donut sticks or something. All righty, Fred, I'll jump out of here and let you take it over and make it official, get everybody on the list, and hopefully everybody will have a great day. Keep warm, and if you're out on the road, be careful, because, I won't be on the road, so there'll be some of the traffic hazard off the road. So turn it back to you, Fred. Everybody stay safe, stay well, and, we'll just leave it at that. Over to you, Fred. Back to net.
W8WKY.
Thanks for being here with us, Jim. You always do such a fine job. We do appreciate you, and hopefully you'll have a wonderful Tuesday, a terrific Tuesday over there in Barberton. It's going to be a little bit brisk this morning, but we're going to go up back toward 50 here at the end of the week. So that won't be so bad. We haven't heard from a couple of our friends in quite a while. Or I would mention them, W8MPG Jim, AC8AT John out in Elyria, and KD8QOL Keith over in Kenmore. I wonder if they ever listen in. But at any rate, we'll go ahead and open it up for short time mobiles or outlanders. Good morning, everybody. WA8KOC, looking forward to saying good morning.
KE8H&K Mobile, short time.
Sierra, Tango, Uniform, Stu, Chardon, Ohio, Mobile.
KE8OWX Mobile.
KE8 Victor, Mike. 3 November, Victor. No, my name is Jeff, and I'm mobile.
Alpha 8, Charlie Tango. Good morning, Brother Fred. And I am mobile and not really short time, but I'm mobile.
We just had a collision. Craig, I heard you AA8CT and very light audio behind you. I thought I heard somebody saying mobile. Would that station please re-identify with the rest of the crew coming in?
KE8H&K Mobile.
Oh, believe me, I heard you, Elmer. The other station was really low audio. All right, I don't know who it was. Hopefully they'll recheck. KE8HNK WA8KOC.
KE8H&K Mobile, W8KOC. Good morning, Fred. Good morning, rest of the listeners in the group here. I'm on my way mobile into trackside. Just to kind of give you guys a heads up on traffic. People are driving like they have lost their sense. I've seen people this morning already without their headlights on, speeding. Got one right now that is tailgating the Jeep and doesn't realize I have a 200-pound solid steel bumper that all they're going to do is scratch the paint on, and their car is going to be crumpled like a pop can. As of that, cold morning this morning. The chickens were huddled together, so hopefully it'll warm up and they'll come on out of the coop. But that's just about it there, Fred. Probably be on tomorrow morning on the way back in, just like I am today, for taking the boy to school. So I'm off of work, so I don't have to be there, but I can definitely take a little bit of time to be on the Barometer Net. So with that, I'm going to turn it back over to you. Everybody stay healthy, stay blessed, and stay warm. This is the K8HK back to Net Control 73.
Terrific Tuesday to you, Elmer. W8STU, good morning, Stu. Take it away. It's all yours. Good to hear you. WA8KOC here.
Good morning, Fred, and the rest of the net. Now I'm into Chardon here, almost into Munson. There's a lot of more snow here, and the road's a little bit slick, but traffic's moving pretty slow. I'm only doing about 27 in a 45, but I'm getting there, I guess. I left about quite a bit earlier today to get to work because I kind of figured this was going to happen. It looks like they got about 6 or so inches out here. Back home, we got about maybe 2 inches, but I hope traffic starts moving a little bit better. And with that, I'll say 73, Big A8 to ladies, and do it again, God, everyone. Back to Net Control, WSTU.
Stu, thanks for checking in with us. Thank you for letting us know what kind of a snowfall you've got over there in the east. We do appreciate that. They were calling for 8 to 10 inches, and my wife's French-Canadian. She loves snow, and she's just hoping. And I said she should probably hope a little bit harder because we'll be lucky if we get a dusting here. And that's what we got, a dusting, and it's all gone now. It was snowing yesterday, but nothing stuck because the ground's so warm. Stu, wherever you're headed, I think it might be work. Stay safe. Be safe on the roads. Watch for the folks that aren't behaving themselves. We'll look forward to talking to you soon. 7-3. KE8OWX. Thomas, how you doing, pal? Good to hear you.
Well, good morning, Fred. We're doing just fine. I just want to let you know we had you in our prayers last week. You're here, so good signs there. And we're just moving along down the highway. I don't know if it's the holiday, but traffic seems a little light today. And we had some pretty good froze puddles in the driveway this morning, and a little bit of snow stuck around, not a whole lot where I was. But I gotta go to Sandusky today, so I'm moving the wrong direction to stay away from snow, unfortunately. Anyways, I'm gonna keep sipping my coffee and sit back and listen as I finish my commute. So you have a wonderful day, and we'll turn it back to Net Control, KE8OWX.
Terrific Tuesday right back at you, pal. Thank you very much for your prayers last week. Something was wrong. I went in and I had the ablation done. 2 days, no problem. Back into sinus rhythm. Friday, checked my cardia, and back in AFib, and it's stuck that way. ever since. So I think they said we're going to do cardio version again. I don't know how much they can keep shocking my heart before it says, stop it. But anyway, be careful on the roads. You've got a nice little long drive ahead of you. Hopefully nothing goes awry and you can get back home and enjoy some daylight hours. Take good care of yourself, buddy. Always good to hear from you. 7-3. KD8VMM. My pal Brian's out there mobile also. Brian, good morning. Good to hear you.
Hey, good morning, Fred, everybody on the net. Yeah, nice to hear you back. So, and yeah, most of the snow's gone out by me, so I'm just heading in Akron to do some work, see what happens after that. So, and I had 27 degrees for lows, so it stayed in the 20s from like 6 p.m. all the way through all the night. So. And that's what I have, so have a good one. Talk to you tomorrow. K8VMM, and I'll be clear.
All right, pal, I'll talk to you tomorrow. You take care, drive safe. We've got 27 degrees here right now via Carey's weather station, W8CTM, and a bit brisk. But like I said, we're going to head back up to somewhere around 50 Thursday, I think. So all this stuff will be a memory for a couple days at least. Take care, pal. Talk to you tomorrow. XNV, Jeff, good morning. How are things out of Elyria way? Thomas is probably going to be interested in see what you have to say. Over to you, WA8KOC for the net.
Net, November 8th. Sure, forgive me if I'm weak, but I'm headed to X this morning. I said 28 degrees, and might be safe for conditions. Seems like people forget here how to drive, in the first couple of posts. I appreciate you freedom that we and really think about it.
Yep, Jeff, you were having a little bit of a hard time holding the repeater, a little in and out. Caught a little bit of that. I know, I think it's probably going to be okay road-wise for you heading down south to Ashland area. But whatever you do, stay safe. Good to hear from you. Hopefully we'll get a chance to talk to you again tomorrow morning. Stay safe, pal. 7-3. AA8CT, Brother Craig, I heard you. You're mobile. How are you doing this morning? Are you still mobile? And what's new with you? What have you got for us? WA8KOC.
W8WKY.
WA8KOC. Brother Fred, good to hear your voice again, and glad that you got through that, but not glad to hear that you're back in AFib. Wow. Yeah, just it's a cool morning down here, and I don't think anybody said this so far this morning, but I will, and if it has, I will repeat it. Want to wish all that served our country in the military a very happy Veterans Day, and thank them for their service. It's something that I don't think gets noticed enough and thanked enough, in my humble opinion. So with that, I'm going to say good morning to all the Barometer Netters out there and to all the servicemen. Thank you again for your service at whatever level, and have a great day. And other than the fact that it's a little bit cold, I think we should all be thankful we get another day. So with that, this is AA8CT, turning it back to WA8KOC. And Brother Fred, hang in there, and we'll keep you in our thoughts and our prayers. Take care, my brother, in 73s.
Brother Craig, you take good care of yourself. Thank you for the thoughts and the prayers. Apropos and very well said about recognizing veterans on Veterans Day. You're correct. They don't get enough recognition or respect. And think maybe things right now at this point, maybe some folks that haven't heated and taken note before will, as things are changing a bit in our military. But they are the ones that keep us safe, and they work hard to do so. So thank you, Craig. Appreciate that. Take good care of yourself. 7-3. I'll talk to you tomorrow morning, brother. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? Good morning, everybody. WA8KOC here.
November 8th, Whiskey Sugar, Bill in New London.
WA8KOC, Whiskey 8 Tango Delta, John and Wadsworth.
KD8 GS Randy and Akron.
WA-GXX, in and out. Have a great one, Fred.
WA8KOC, this is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf, KD8 SLG, Nick, down the farm in short time.
WA8KOC, this is Kilo Echo 8 Victor Quebec X-Ray, KE8 VQX, Joe in Akron.
Sir, Mark and Wadsworth.
I'm going to pick it up there. We may have had some collisions. I'm going to give you guys who I got. NAWS, W8TD, KD8ZSH, WA8GXX in and out. Thanks, Tom. KD8SLG, just Nick. Short time. I'll be right back to you, Nick. KE8BQX, KE8SFS. Who did I miss, if anybody?
Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango.
Short time. We just had a short time station come in, right along with KA8 MNT. Could that station please re-identify?
KF8 AHK, Dale and Louisville, short time.
Adding to the list KA8 MNT and AF8 AHK Dale, short time. Dale, I'm going to give it to you, and then I'll get back to Nick, short time. AF8 AHK WA8 KOC. Good morning, buddy.
Correction on the call. It's Kilo Foxtrot 8, KF8 AHK. On my way to work, I got a real short drive to work. It's like 4 miles, so I've been doing it for 41 years. That's why I'm always short time. Anyways, just heading to work. Say good morning, everybody. Watch out for the deer out there, and have a great, safe, healthy day. 73, all.
Corrected the call, Dale. I shouldn't have even had to do that. My apologies. Brain's not really functioning perfectly this morning. KF8 AHK. We got you, buddy. You take good care of yourself. Have a good day at work. Be safe. I imagine after that many years it's getting a little bit boring, but do your best. We'll talk to you later. 7-3. KD8 SLG. WA8 KOC. Morning, Nick.
WA8KOC, this is KD8 SLG. Good morning, Fred and all the Barometer Net. Since 26 degrees down the farm here. Good to hear you back on the radio, Fred. I'm sorry it doesn't sound like it went the way it was supposed to. That's why they call it practicing medicine, I guess. Anyway, good to hear you. You're sounding pretty healthy. It's Club Net tonight. It is Tuesday. 8 o'clock, K8 PMI will take over. He's got the net tonight. And if all goes well, Newsline will start at 7:30 as promised. See you there tonight. Thanks, Fred. KD8 SLG, back to net control.
Nick, I've been remiss in my duties all along here. Thanks for covering the bases and reminding us about our 8 p.m. weekly club night tonight with K8 PMI, our buddy Phil in charge. It'll be fun. Hopefully we'll get Newsline in 1.5 hour preempting the net. You're sounding real good. Thanks for the thoughts. You take good care of yourself. Have yourself a terrific Tuesday. We'll talk to you soon. 7-3. NAWS, you're up, Bill. Good morning. Good to hear you. WA8 KOC for the net.
WAA8KOC in the group, N8WS. Good morning, Fred. Good morning, all in that. Our thoughts and prayers will stay with you till you get it corrected. Also, the way I like to thank veterans is, thank you all that served, so I didn't have to, and my son didn't have to. I got my excuse me. I got my draft notice about a month after we bought our first house, and I had just bought another used car. I went and took my exam, and they rated me because my wife was expecting as a 4F, so I didn't have to go. And I appreciate everybody that did. I have a younger brother and a younger sister, both that did. I had uncles and cousins in the World War II. Some of them didn't come back. So I do appreciate all of our veterans. Okay, let me break for time. WAA8KOC in the group, N8WS. Air quality index this morning is at 42. That's in the good range. That's always a good thing. And let's get rid of that. Oh, my computer is always giving me trouble. There we go. I'm going to have to get a new computer. Oh, well. Let's try another one. My sunrise 7:11, my sunset 5:15. Length of day 10 hours 4 minutes. And nothing wants to show up. There it is. Solar flux indices at 180. Sunspot number 114. A is 14, K is 1. Geomagnetic field is very quiet. No E-skip predicted. And no, I didn't check the HF bands this morning, but I will eventually. National Weather Service, there we go. I got 26 degrees this morning, humidity 92%, wind is west at 10, gusting to 23. Barometer 30.01, 2.24 degrees. Prediction for today is a slight chance of snow from 9 a.m. before 9 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 36. West winds 14 to 16 miles an hour. Gusts as high as 31. It's going to be a blustery day anyhow. Tropospheric ducting is at a 0. Usually is in this kind of weather. SpaceWeather.com. A cannibal CME alert. Let me grab a sip of coffee. Maybe I can clear my throat a little bit. A strong geomagnetic storm are possible on November 12th when 2 CMEs are expected to hit Earth's magnetic field. In fact, the 2 storm clouds could merge to form a potent cannibal CME. They got a chronograph there that shows both of them. So that's pretty neat. And you can see it's going to be a big one if it combines. Currently, there's 7 sunspots on the group, on the sun. Sunspot groups on the sun. I can talk. That's about it for me, Fred. Everybody have a great day, even though it is cold. WAA8KOC in the group, 7-3, everyone. N8WS.
Bill, we appreciate your presence here this morning, as always. Thank you for the full report, as always. A couple sips of coffee before you get on HF. It's hard enough dealing with HF without having somebody have a frog in their throat, right? It's good to hear you, bud. Take good care of yourself. Thank you for the recommendation about remembering our service members, our veterans. We'll look forward to talking to you tomorrow if you got time. 7-3, buddy. Information from Kerry, WACTM's weather station over here in Long Lakes. Porter's Lake's right around the corner from me. Real quickly, 28.2 degrees, 25.4 for the dew point. Winds out of the west-southwest, 3.8 miles per hour, gusting to 12.5 later. No rain, no snow. 29.97 on the barometer. 89% humidity. Sunrise 7:10. Sunset 5:12. Gas around here, Circle K East Avenue, $2.99 a gallon. Marathon East Avenue, $3.09 a gallon. Arco East Avenue, $3.09 a gallon. BP up at the corner of Waterloo and Manchester, $3.12 a gallon. And Akron Food Mart's not reporting. I wonder why. Maybe they're $4 a gallon. WATD, WAAKOC, John. Good morning. How are you doing over in Wadsworth?
Hello, Fred. WAKOC on the net. WATD. I have not looked outside, but according to AccuWeather, it's cold here. So I'm prepared to believe that. And the porch camera says there's still snow on the ground, so I'm prepared to believe that. We'll have to go out today, but just around town. No highways or long-distance stuff. So, be a dull day today. Nothing much to report. Remember the veterans. I never served. I was in college during the relevant years. My dad served. He came home from WW2 and lived another 72 years as a civilian afterwards, so he did okay. I do not intend to last that long, but I'm having fun now. Talk to everybody soon. WAKOC in the net. WATD.
Appreciate your presence here with us this morning, John. Some of us were fortunate not to have to serve our country. I went through everything except for the physical. I should have gone into the service. But I wanted to create a family and get a career, and that's what I focused on. So, change of plans. We do appreciate our veterans. Oh, you're right. Take good care of yourself. Have a terrific Tuesday. Talk to you soon. KD8ZSH. Randy, good morning. It's good to hear you, buddy. How is everything over in LA?
KD8ZSH. Good morning, Fred. Good morning, everyone. Oh, cold. Got one pup in my lap. My daughter has a doctor's appointment here in a little bit. So we're going to brave the road and get out there and talk to the doctors and see if we can help. Once again, I ask for your prayers for her and for us as we're going out to the doctor's office. You guys have a good one. Please be safe out there. This is KD8ZSH clear. Back to net 73s, everybody.
Randy, thoughts and prayers are right there for you and the family. Sorry to hear about that. Hopefully things will turn around. And we do appreciate you taking the time to check in with us this morning. Give the pups a scratch behind the ear for me, if you would. You and your darling bride, take good care. We'll talk to you soon. 7-3. As I said before, WA8GXX. Tom was in and out. Tom, if you're still listening, have a good one. KE8VQX. Joe, good morning. Still in town, huh? Good to hear you. Glad you're here with us.
WA8KOC. This is KE8VQX. I can't say my own call sign this morning. Morning, Fred. Really good to hear you back on the radio, and good morning, everybody else. Yeah, still in town. I've been on staycation. Been playing a lot of radio, though. Haven't gotten much else accomplished. And it snowed, so yay. Let's see, bought an Anytone radio, and I am trying to figure out DMR. I'm not sure why, because it so far has been a royal pain. Can't really figure out how to program it right, even with the software. So that'll be some of my project for today until I get tired of it, and then I'll go do something else. Anyway, once again, good to hear you, and happy Veterans Day to all the veterans, and I'll give it back to you. This is KE8VQX, back to WA8KOC.
Joe, thanks for being in here with us this morning. As I said, you know, DMR, I was on DMR for a while. A friend of mine programmed this Titera DMR radio up for me. And between the move from Firestone over to Kenmore here, something happened, and the dashboard changed. I don't get it. I don't understand. I haven't even tried to fire up the radio. Maybe I should, but I think they've changed protocol or something, and you had to go in and change some stuff, and I didn't. So good luck with the challenge. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Take care of yourself. Enjoy radio. Enjoy the time off. 7-3, we'll talk to you soon. KE8SFS, good morning, Mark. It's all yours, buddy.
I'm glad you're back on your feet again. And we got 25 degrees here. Mostly cloudy, and it's supposed to get up to 34 degrees today, and it's supposed to drop down to 25 again tonight. Oh, brother. No snow in sight, 0%, that is. Feel like 14 degrees right now, and the wind is 14 miles per hour southwest. Gas price is $3.11 to $3.14 all around Ludmer, and let me drop this for a bit. Tomorrow I won't be on the net, of course, because tomorrow is chest day, and today I'm going to be busy doing laundry. I got to do the last of my laundry, the clothes, and I got to wash the last of those. I got a little bit left, some pants and stuff like that. But, so I'm going to be busy today. But out of that, doing okay and everything. Just staying here on my bed and listening to you guys. And hope the veterans have a good day today. My dad and my 3 brothers served in the service. I couldn't go. They wouldn't let me. They classified me 4F, and I guess I was unfit for military duty, according to them. But I hope the vets enjoyed today. Thank them. I thank them for serving. And with that, I'll give it back to you, Fred. Kia at 8, Sir Pato, sir.
Thanks for being in here with us, Mark. I hope you enjoy your day and get the laundry completed. Hopefully you're going to have a good couple chess games tomorrow. Best of luck on them. And one of my pals, very, very dear friend of mine, ex-sergeant in the Marine Corps, thank him for Veterans Day. And he says, don't thank me. It was a job. I did my job. He cantankerous young man. Anyway, you take good care of yourself. 7-3, we'll talk to you soon. KA8MNT, our master of humor, is with us. Good morning, Tom. Glad you're here. How's everything with you and Linda? WA8KOC for the net.
WA8KOC, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Fred, and everybody else on the net, and welcome back, sir. Kind of missed you. But just to give you some fun facts this morning, we're starting today off with a whopping 26 degrees with no wind and no rain or snow out there since midnight. And let's see, the barometer's sitting at 29.98. Today's high is going to be 35 and cloudy with a 5% chance of whatever is going to come out of the sky. It says rain, but It could be that white stuff again, who knows. But things are going pretty good down here. Linda is doing her favorite pastime right now, checking out her pillow to make sure it's still soft and comfortable. And she keeps sawing wood, so I'm going to have enough for the winter, I guess. We can go from there. This morning is a 6-meter group breakfast. We're going to be getting up here soon and getting ready to go to that and have a good time. And after that, I guess we got a little bit of grocery shopping to do, even though we did most of it yesterday. My most favorite pastime. Yeah, right. Let's see. I also would like to thank all of his veterans who have served this country and has protected this country with the possibility of losing everything they have. It's a shame that they're not recognized, we're not recognized more than what we are. But we won't go into politics, so. Okay, with that, I'm going to get a quick nickel here. KA8MNT back. You know, the other day, a minister said to his congregation, next week I'll be preaching about the sin of lying. To prepare, I'd like everyone to read Mark chapter 17. Well, the next Sunday rolled around and he said, who read Mark 17 like I asked? Every hand went into the air. The minister grinned and said, Mark only has 16 chapters. Let's talk about lying. And with that, I want to say 7-3s, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, turning everything back over to the Taco Tuesday, WA8KOC.
Taco Tuesday. You know what's funny is I have not had Mexican food, Hispanic food in a very, very long time. And Saturday, before going to a Christian comedy performance, went to Mikasa and had some kind of Hawaiian burrito, I think. I don't know what it was. You've been spying on me, Tom? And I love the humor. I love the humor. That was a setup, I'll tell you. Take good care of yourself. Have a terrific Tuesday. I will look forward to talking to you tomorrow morning if you got time. Give my best to the 6-meter crowd. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? That's about on my list so far. Dale was already in here. KF8AHK. WA8KOC for the net.
Kilo 4 Oscar Golf K4 OG Mark in Copley.
KC8. Okay, yeah, there it is now. I know it. KC8, Fox, Queen, Victor, Mark, in Aurora.
Please copy. Kilo, Echo 8, Uniform, India, Bravo, KEA, UIV, John, Mobile.
Back to you, Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Good morning.
KC1 BQS, Paul in Maine.
Five CFY, Kilo 5 Charlie Foxtrot Yankee, Ray in Tulsa.
November 8, Bravo Alpha Yankee, N8 BAY, Ralph in Stowe.
Kilo Charlie 8, November Oscar Victor, KC8 NOV Marty Mobile, Streetsboro, Ohio, in and out.
KE8 VOX
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray, Scott, Vermillion.
8AGW, Kilowatt 8, Alpha Golf Whiskey. Dan, checking in this morning, Fred.
Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform Quebec, Philip and River Styx.
Nicely done, folks. I heard no collisions, so I'm going to just get on it here so I don't miss anybody. Two mobiles. Casey at NOV, Marty out in the streets road. Marty, I got you marked in and out. Thanks for checking in with us. You have yourself a terrific Tuesday. And Johnny, you're up. KE8UIB, WA8KOC. I hope you've been behaving yourself lately. Everything okay with you?
WA8KOC from KA8UIB. Good morning, Fred, everybody out there on the net. And let me start off by saying, Fred, it's great to hear you back on the radio, sir. And happy Veterans Day to all the veterans. And you know me, Fred, I'm living that $5 dream a nickel at a time. I must behave myself. I've been busy. The new machine's in at work. It came in last Wednesday. I got it up and running, got some jobs going down it. Still got a lot of stuff to get organized and stuff. And workspace put together how I like it, but that all takes time. And let me see. Miss Lori's probably home still. Well, she is home. She's probably still sleeping. She works an afternoon shift today, and it's just been really busy lately, Fred. But sometimes that's how it is. This has actually been a really busy year for us, to be honest with you. It's kind of weird that we're closing in towards the tail end of it. But with that, I just want to say good morning, everybody, and again, Fred, is great hearing you on the net. With that, this is KA8UIB. I'll hand this back over to Net Control. 7-3, y'all.
John, thanks for that. I appreciate the chance to be back and serve the Barometer Net Tuesdays and Wednesdays for at least as long as God keeps me on this earth. And you don't work too hard. Obviously, if you've been behaving yourself, you don't have too much time to lead yourself astray. Give Ms. Lori our best. She's probably a tired little puppy. Hopefully she won't have too difficult a time at work today. Always good to hear you, buddy. Take good care of yourself. Be safe. Talk to you tomorrow, hopefully. 7-3. K4OG, Mark, good morning. How's the gangsta doing? Over to you.
W8WKY.
WA8KOC, K4OG. Good morning, Fred. Welcome back. Fred, I want to say happy birthday to K5CFY. Happy birthday there. And, Fred, I'm working on something that's going to make me rich. I'm working on growing some more time. But it seems like the more effort I put into it, the more time just kind of wastes away. But until then, I want to thank all my radio family out there. I am just the richest person because of you guys. The guys running the nets, the guys doing the round tables. For instance, I was busy this weekend doing my marathon cook-on, and I couldn't get into the Sunday Beacon Net. But I was busy packaging food, but I got to listen to everybody, and that was great. And like yesterday, WATD was starting a little drive time net in the afternoon, a little round table, and once again I was busy and I couldn't join in, but they were there, and I found myself playing a game in my mind called What's My Line, just by listening to them describe their jobs. It was wonderful, and when I do get to participate, a mic click away. That's all you guys are. So I'm rich with you guys, and I want to thank all of y'all. K4OG, back to net.
Buddy, you are appreciated on this end. Let me tell you, we always enjoy a chance to have a QSO with you. You support the club, and you're involved with amateur radio to the extent that you can be. And I think we're all rich in that manner. You take good care of yourself. Have yourself a terrific Tuesday. Don't work too hard. We'll look forward to talking to you soon. 7-3. KC8FQV, WA8KOC.
All right. KC8FQV. Yeah, we're going to come through Newberry. But, yeah, looked around. No snow out really in Sandusky. They got reduced speeds on 90 out there in Lake County and Asheville out there. Every house looks good. 28 degrees now. Went up 1 degree since I got up at 6:30. Yeah, we have snow here by an inch or two. Yeah, by an inch. So, other than that, yeah, there are all kinds of nets going on, all kinds of clubs having meetings. Last night, T-Cars had their meeting. And they had door prizes and that. A lot of reverse, a lot of door 50-50 and a lot of prizes given away. But they do the Center of Hope fundraiser for that. Center of Hope. Savannah. So everything else is going good. Yeah, I hear a little static on the my signal coming through into the Newberry. But we'll send it back your way, Fred. Oh yeah, there is no mail there. That because Veterans Day. Matter of fact, our mail didn't come till real late last night. When I went down, the car's bone slow on the road. I stepped on the road and yep, it was slippery. So I think they're okay now. So let's send it back to net because probably they installed it in the middle of the night when there was a little snow in there and they can mix it with the salt and the snow can mix together. So that way it has to happen. You don't have nothing on the road, but the salt just flies off. Unless you use brine, so I'll send it back to net. And brine is a watery solution with salt, so it's thick. So back it comes, KWQD.
Apropos reminder, Mr. Struder, that today is Veterans Day, so federal offices are closed for business. 7-3, Mark. KJ5 DIT. Good morning, Matthew. It's all yours. WA8KOC for the net.
Sorry about that. My phone decided it wanted to play. I want to download and I had to stop it. So, you all have a good morning. It's a beautiful morning. We're talking about 27 degrees here. No precipitation, none of the S stuff. So, grateful for that. For what I'd have to leave my car at home. It doesn't like snow and ice at all. So. Kids are going well. They're all dressed and ready for us to take to school. And then we get to enjoy the day. So, 73.
Have yourself a good day, Matthew. Hopefully everything goes well for you on a terrific Tuesday like today. Stay safe, 7-3. KC1VQS. Paul, good morning. Great to hear you. How are things with you? What's going on?
Well, good morning, Fred, and everyone on the net. We're starting today off here at 37 degrees, and it's partly sunny. I think it might warm a little bit because the winds are from the south, so I guess that's a good sign. But we had a little more rain overnight, light rain on and off. No snow yet. So I'm grateful for that. It's a little too early for me to get into that. And today is an anniversary for me of sorts. It was 1 year ago today that I tested for my technician license. So I've been a ham now for a year, and I've really enjoyed it. And I wasn't long taking the technician test when I knew that wasn't enough. So a month later, On the 14th, I upgraded to General, so I'll have another anniversary of sort coming up next month, and we'll talk about it then. But anyway, it's great to hear you on the net this morning, and I'm going to turn it back to you and finish my coffee and listen to the net. This is KC1BQS. Back to you, Fred.
Happy anniversary, Paul, or happy anniversary, as it were. Technician class license, good job. General class. I think that if you went ahead and took a survey around the United States, you'd find just a tad more generals than extras, and not too many technicians. But back in the day when you had to go through the whole realm, I took the novice test, got the 5 words a minute Morse code, got the theory, took the technician test, got the theory. I tried 3 or 4 times for the general class license. Theory was fine. Morse code, 13 words a minute, not so much. But when they relieved that, I got the general class license, and that's where I think I'm going to stay. Still fun. Take good care of yourself, Paul. Good to hear you. 7-3, we'll talk to you soon. The birthday boy is up. K5 CFY, happy birthday, Ray. Glad to have you in here with us this morning. How are things out in Tulsa?
WAAKOC, K5 CFY. Good morning, Fred. Good to hear you back in the saddle there. We missed you. Sounds like everything come out okay. We're glad to hear you back on the air, though. Thanks for the birthday wishes, and wish all the veterans out there, hope they have a great day. And it's pretty nice here. I think 39 degrees now. It's warming up. Supposed to get in the 60s today. There are a couple of Veteran Day parades going on, so I might try to make one of them. But anyway, thanks again, Fred. Good to hear you back on the air, and say 73 to you. K5 CFY, back to you, Fred.
Ray, I appreciate you taking the time to check in with us this morning. I hope that your Tuesday birthday goes excellent. Yeah, absolutely excellent. If you do get the chance to join in on a Veterans Day parade, God bless you, man. And whatever you do, stay safe. We'll look forward to talking to you in the near future. Always a pleasure. N8BAY, Ralph, always a pleasure to talk to you also. Take it away, it's all yours. What's new with you? WA8KOC.
W8WKY.
This is N8BAY. Good morning, Fred and everyone on the net. Just finished up some WinLink emails this morning. Doing a load of laundry. It's midweek, so we'll get a load of laundry done. Almost done with that. Doing a little shopping on the internet at the moment. I really don't have too much planned for the rest of the day. Actually, this whole week looks pretty clear until this weekend, in which we have some more grandkid sporting events to attend. But that's later this week, so we'll just rest up for that and handle it when it comes. Anyway, hope everyone has a terrific Tuesday, a great Veterans Day, a great rest of their week. N8BAY, back to net control.
Ralph, we do appreciate you checking in with us this morning, taking the time. If you want to rest through the week and get ready for the weekend and all the events, weekend's going to be much better weather. So won't need to bundle as severely as you do yesterday and today. Take good care of yourself, buddy. We'll say 7-3 and hopefully talk to you again tomorrow. Casey at NLV, Marty was in and out. Marty, thanks for checking in. KE8VOX, Scott, good morning. It's good to hear you. How are things up on the lake?
Good morning, Fred. Good morning, all the listeners. This is KE8VOX, Scott up here on the shores of Lake Erie in Vermilion, Ohio. Well, it's great to hear you in the big chair there again, Fred. Just fantastic. I'm glad our prayers were answered and everything worked out for you. And happy birthday to you, Ray. And everything's going good up here on the lake. The lake was mighty angry here for the last few days, but it's finally starting to calm down a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. We got about 2.5 foot waves on the lake, and the lake's dropped down below 50 degrees for the first time. It's at 49.3 degrees, and that's pretty much all the weather I can give you there, Fred. I was changing a battery out in my weather station. The dog yanked it off the table when he hit the power cord, and it don't work no more. And I did everything I could, everything I knew how to do to get it back working again, and which wasn't much, and I can't get it to work. I even went to the old-fashioned route of smacking it with my hand to see if I could get the display to come back up, and that didn't work either. So I'm waiting for a new display to get delivered. So that's all I got, Fred. But no snow. We just got rain up here on the lake shore. No snow, no nothing besides that, and high winds. But all my antennas made it. So I'm one happy camper up here on the shoreline there, Fred. But thanks for doing the net. Thanks for getting me in. KE8 to VOX, sending it back to net control.
Okay, Mr. Emery, we will look forward to hearing you again tomorrow if you got time. Glad to know the weather's not miserable up there for you. A little chilly, I'll bet. But, yeah, I think there's going to be a lot less fishing activity now that the water's turning cold like that. We'll see what happens. Whatever you do, have a terrific Tuesday, buddy. We'll look forward to talking to you soon. 73 K8 AGW. Pops, you came in loud and clear, no collisions. It's good to hear from you. I hope you and Mama Fran are well. Over to you. W88 KOC.
Morning, everybody, from K8 AGW. And, yeah, it's good. I'm glad you checked in and out the other morning there, Fred. Kind of concerned about your time in the hospital. I'm glad you didn't have to stay. Glad you got to come home. No place like home, that's for sure. And the facilities do what they got to do and let you come home. That was great. So glad to hear that. Hear you modulate the radio, so it made me feel kind of better because we didn't want you to have to stay. But, yeah, the weather same here as what Scott had. We had some high winds and wild weather, but no accumulation of snow, just a little dusting, and that was it. But it's mighty cold out there this morning, and the winds are calmed down, and but everybody stay safe. Stay warm, stay dry, stay healthy, and all that. Thanks for getting me in there, Fred, and we want everybody to have a terrific Tuesday, and hope I wish all the best to our veterans to take care of our country, and with that, gotta hand it to everybody. So Mama Fran, she's doing well, and by the way, all her brothers served our country with every branch of our service to our country there. So all her brothers. So with that, quit rambling. 73, everybody, have a terrific Tuesday. K8AGW, clear and send them back to net control.
I'm glad you're here to ramble with us. I do appreciate your presence. Thanks for the well wishes. Whatever you do, you have yourself a terrific Tuesday. Give our best to Mama Fran if you would. You guys stay warm up there. We'll look forward to doing this all again tomorrow if you got time. 7-3, Pops. Out to River Styx. Brother Phil. KE8YUQ, WA8KOC. You still with us, buddy?
Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform, Quebec. Yep, here. We lost a couple chickens to, I guess it's a possum that we have that's gotten into the chicken coop. So, got traps set for that and looking to see if it will die from lead poisoning anytime soon. But a 2x4 hole is all it takes for a possum to get into a place. So it doesn't take much. If their head gets in, their body gets in, which is pretty amazing. Might have to start doing a little bit of varmint trapping around here, see what I can get. Fur's not worth anything anymore, it doesn't seem, but be something to teach the grandson. Sitting in our morning room and looked out the window across the cornfield and saw a nice big buck running across. And interesting that in 1952, Ohio, I don't know if they actually had no deer hunting for the year or they did finally have a deer season, but it was being thrown around that there would be no deer hunting that year because of the fact that there wasn't enough deer in the state of Ohio. So with that, I'll send it back to you. Glad to know you're out of the hospital. KE8YUQ.
Phil, wildlife. Isn't it grand? I can remember trapping back in the 80s. Got $1.50 to $2 for a possum, and everybody would laugh at me for taking them home, skinning, fleshing, and stretching them, and selling them. And you get enough of them, that's pretty good gas money back then. They can laugh at me all they want. Now, I wouldn't eat one. That's a tremendous animal that can crawl inside the carcass of a cow or a horse and eat it from the inside out. I don't think I want anything to do with that, but we call them grinners. And it is amazing where they can get to. Do you know that Ohio has the healthiest deer herd in North America and has for multiple years? That's why we can take 5 to 7 deer out of Ohio. And the insurance agencies probably are appreciative of the deer hunters. Phil, you take good care of yourself. Do not work too hard. Have a terrific Tuesday on your end. Stay safe. Talk to you soon. That's about on my list so far. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? Good morning, everybody. WA8KOC.
CMI, that's Kilo 8 Papa Mike, India.
S8 CLO, Mark Mobile.
November 8, Zulu, X-Ray, Bravo, John, N8ZXP.
Mobile, head out.
We just had a station collided with N8ZXB. I think they said they were mobile in and out. Would that station please re-identify?
This is Kilo Delta 8, Hotel Alpha Golf, KD8 HAG, Tim, mobile, in and out.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Delta X-Ray Uniform, KF8 DXU, Brad and Independence.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Peace on Earth, Christian and Bass.
All right, we may have had some collisions. I'm going to give you guys who I got so I don't miss anyone. My buddy Phil's in here with us. K8PMI, man of the hour for this evening's net. KF8CLO, Mark Mobile. N8ZXB, John, I got you. KD8HAG, Tim, I marked you in and out. Thanks for checking in with us. Appreciate it. Have yourself a terrific Tuesday. KF8DXU, Brian, got you. And KF6POE, Brother Christian. Anyone else? Foxtrot, W8HRF, Josh Mobile.
Just had a collision. I copied W8HRF, and there was an N station that came in right alongside him. Would that station please re-identify for me? I caught you, Joe. Low audio and some kind of interference coming along with your signal, but I got you, and I'm going to be right back to you. And we've got I think we have a couple of mobiles in here, so I'm going to get to them before I lose them. KF8CLO, Mark, take it away. Good morning. Good to hear you. W88KOC for the net.
Good morning. Hopefully everybody's healthy this morning. I know there's a few people on the scanner falling and hitting their heads and all kind of stuff on this snow. I hope nobody falls, basically. But other than that, it's coming down here in Chesterland, and I was in that little bit of a blizzard last night at 9 o'clock. That was no fun, going down 530 or 528. Couldn't see 2 foot in front of you. And I made it home, but I usually always make it home. I'm not going to say too much about that. Might jinx myself. So I'll say 73 is all. Back to the net I go.
KF8CLO, W88KOC for the net. Thanks for checking in with us, Mark. Appreciate your presence. Glad to have you. You have yourself a terrific Tuesday. Stay safe. We'll look forward to talking to you soon. 7-3. I don't know if Josh was mobile, but I'm going to take him in here. W8HRF, W88KOC. Hi, pal.
W8KOC, W8HRF. Good morning, Fred. Yep, I am mobile. Heading on to work, 28 degrees. I got the car warmed up, though, which was nice to get in. It wasn't all cold. But, man, good to hear you. Hopefully everything with your procedure went well. You sound real good, so that's awesome. And, yeah, just got up this morning, got Betty some food, and headed out to work. So that's what we got going on. Got to get out in the garage and do a little bit of organizing last night, which was super nice. So, anyways, just wanted to check in. I heard you and I wanted to say hello, Fred. W8KOC, W8HRF, 7-3 all.
Got you covered, buddy. Yep, everything's going to be okay. Glad to hear you this morning. Glad to know everything's okay with the family. Take good care of yourself and have a great day at work. Glad you're here with us. 7-3. Talk to you soon. I don't know if my pal Phil is mobile, but I'm going to take him in here. He's up next anyway. K8PMI, W88KOC. How you doing, buddy? Good to hear you.
W88KOC, this is K8PMI. Yep, I'm in snowy northern Summit County. Route 8 is snow-covered north of 82. I have off today, but ran into the office to do a little bit of email work because I got to head to Miami tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning at this time, I should be in 80-degree temperature. So looking forward to that. But I'll be doing the Club Net tonight. Want everybody to come and join us. I'll have some good trivia questions for us. I think we're going to do it on Veterans Day trivia, and we'll see how good our club is. So with that, I'll send it back to you. 73, everybody. This is K8PMI.
Thank you for taking the time to check in with us this morning, buddy. Day off, but you're still going into the office. God bless you. Don't work too hard. We're going to look forward to hearing you this evening on the Club Net. Stay safe. Watch yourself on the road. 7-3. N8ZXB. Good morning, John. Good to hear you. It's all yours. W88KOC for the net.
And good morning to everybody on the Barometer Net. Just wanted to get checked in. Haven't been able to check in the last several days, so wanted to say good morning to everybody. And again, Veterans Day, and thanks to all the veterans out there. And everybody have a great week. Stay on the warm side of the door as much as you can. And keep radioing on. N8ZXB.
Well said, John. Yep, thank you for checking in with us. Appreciate it. Whatever you do, you have a terrific Tuesday, and we'll look forward to talking to you again soon. KD8HAG, Tim out in Litchfield was mobile, in and out. Tim, thanks for checking in with us. Appreciate it. KF8DXU, Brad, I'm sorry. I said Brian when I had you check in. Good to hear you. How are things up in Independence? It's all yours. WA8KOC for the net.
Good morning, Net Control, and everybody else on the net. No problem on the name. The Brian happens pretty regularly. You were talking about the deer herd earlier. I grew up in Brunswick in the 80s, and never saw a deer growing up. In Brunswick at that time still had some rural spots, and I lived near those rural spots. Never ever saw a deer growing up, and I had two grandparents in Cleveland, so we bounced between Brunswick and Cleveland. And it wasn't until probably the mid 90s when I finally saw it. Was shocked when I saw a deer like running across Pearl Road in Brunswick. But since then, in the last 30 years, I've moved up to Independence in the middle of Cuyahoga County, next to Seven Hills, see deer all the time. So it's pretty amazing, just in my lifetime, how that deer herd in Ohio has just gone bonkers and expanded into all the urban areas. So that's all I had this morning. Hope everybody has a good day. 73 everybody, and have a good net. KF8DXU.
Comment, YUQ.
Go ahead, Phil.
Yankee Uniform, Quebec. My father was born in 1931. He's still alive. He's 94. And when he was a kid, in the state of Ohio, if you hit a deer, you could send the damage cost to the state of Ohio, and they would pay for it. Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform, Quebec.
W8WKY.
Well, I'm going to tell you, government kindness is withered. You know, people come from all over America to hunt deer in Ohio because, as I said, it's the largest, strongest deer herd anywhere in America. And that probably has a lot to do with bunny huggers and people going into areas and building where they normally were rural. Now they're becoming really pushed, those deer. And a lot of it has to do with good biological wildlife management from the state of Ohio. Things go right, and things prosper, I guess. You guys take care of yourself. Good hearing both of you. 7-3. KF6POE. Brother Christian, you're up. Good morning. Good to hear you. How are things with you? Tell us what's going on.
This is Kilo Foxtrot 6. Peace on Earth. Nice to hear you back in action, Brother Fred. Excuse me. Just beds on the air here and wanted to catch everything before it ended. So I'm glad I got in. I want to say thanks to all of our veterans for their service. It's been slushy yesterday, pushing things up and down the alley at work. And I'm excited to stay warm at least for a little while. Looks like it's pretty civilized outside right now. So hopefully things will stay at least this way for a spell. And yeah, I saw a buck last night driving home around 10:30. I saw a big buck wandering around, kind of lost, and fairly impressive because usually it's the does that are running back and forth across the country roads and Hinckley and such. But I saw a big buck last night, and I was fairly impressed. He was slow moving and wandering around like he was looking for something. So, in any case, send it back to Net Control. Great hearing everyone this morning. 73 is from Kilo Foxtrot 6, Papa Oscar Echo.
Brother Christian, if you were close enough, you would have probably noted the neck swollen on that buck. The rut is in. Deer moving. The bucks are infatuated with what they smell and the possibilities of taking advantage of that. That's about the size of it. Thanks for being here with us. We appreciate you. Take good care of yourself. Have a terrific Tuesday. We'll talk to you soon. 7-3. NHJKO. Joe, good morning. Good to hear you. It's all yours. Yep, Joe, I don't know what's going on with the signal, totally unlike your signal, but covered up by some kind of static and extremely low audio. Caught portions of what you said there, but hopefully things resolve and we'll get a chance to say good morning again tomorrow morning. Whatever you do, stay safe, have a terrific Tuesday. We'll talk to you soon. That's the bottom of the list so far. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? WA8KOC here.
Alpha Charlie 8, Alpha Tango.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Romeo Zulu, Terry in Ellenboro, West Virginia, KF8ERZ.
Alpha Charlie 8, Alpha Tango.
I got you, John. Got you the first time. All right, we've added AF8, AC8AT, and KF8ERZ. John and Terry. John, I'll give it to you first. Good morning. It's great to hear you. It's been a while. I mentioned you earlier on in the net. Everything okay out in Elyria? Hopefully you and the net are okay. WA8KOC.
WA8KOC, AC8AT. Top of the morning to you, Fred. Well, you gave us a scare there, buddy. You were on the top of the prayer list for a while there. The prayer list is really extended. I got Randy with his daughter and Elmer in the rail yard in Southern Mark. And I want to say thank you to all our veterans today. Boy, if it wasn't for them, God bless them. Anyway, I'll put it back to you, Fred. WA8KOC, AC8AT.
John, thanks for the prayers, and everybody else that's on the prayer list. I know they appreciate your prayers as well. And thank you. You're one of the many who's commented on our veterans and the kind of respect that they deserve and wishing them well. So whatever you do, you take good care of yourself. Have a great day out there in Elyria. Stay safe. We'll look forward to talking to you in the near future. 7-3. KF8ERZ, good morning, Terry. It's all yours. Good to have you aboard. What's new?
Good morning, Fred. It's definitely good to hear you back in action. I tell you, I had you on my prayer list as well there, and so thankful that you're back to yourself there, and I pray you continue to get healed up here and to continue to have good health. I don't have too much to add, just getting my day started. I want to say thank you to all our veterans out there and thank them for their service to our country. I have the utmost respect for each and every one of them, and they deserve our thanks. So, but no, don't know too much. Just good to hear everybody on the net. Sounds like it's a good net this morning. Thank you for taking my check-in. Always a pleasure to be with y'all. And with that, I'll just hand it back to Net Control. So this is KF80RZ saying 73s and God bless.
Terry, I'm glad to get a chance to say good morning to you this morning. You're always welcome, and do appreciate you taking the time to check in with us. I hope you have a terrific Tuesday on your end. Stay safe. Stay warm. I'll bet you West Virginia's a bit warmer than up here in northern Ohio. But good to have you aboard, buddy. Take care of yourself. 7-3, we'll talk to you soon. I have not heard from Mark this morning, WB6BJN. I wonder where he's at. And maybe there's some others out there that would like to check in with us. I'm all ears, WA8KOC.
November Tango, 8 Delta, NT8D, Dave in Copley.
We're going to take them one at a time if we got to. Number 39 on the list is Dave. NT8D, good morning, Dave. All yours. Good to have you aboard.
Hey there, Fred. I don't know what the doctors did, but you sound better than you used to. Sounded great there, my friend. Glad you're sounding healthy and wealthy and wise, and you've got the booming voice going. Hey, I'll give you a call. Maybe I get over your place next week and get your piano tweaked up for the holidays. But just got up myself, slept in. My daughter's coming to visit today from Bowling Green. I haven't seen her for a couple of weeks, so I'm gonna get ready for that. But good to hear you, my friend. Sound terrific. Wanted to check in, say hi, and we'll try to catch up with you next week. NT8D, back to Net Control. You'll hit 42 here in a minute.
Appreciate the check-in, Dave. Thanks for that. I'll look forward to next week sometime. Not a big deal. And yeah, I don't sound like I did the day I came out of the hospital because intubation really took a slice out of my throat. But feeling good now, but still in AFib, so I don't know what to do. They're going to have to figure it out. I'm not going to worry about it anymore. People live with it all the time, I guess, until they don't. If I know where I'm going, that's all I got to say. You take care of yourself. Enjoy the time with your daughter. That's nice that she's coming to visit. We'll talk to you soon, 7-3. Anyone else for the Barometer Net, WA8KOC.
Kilo Zulu 8, Tango Golf, is at ATG Mobile, Tim.
We just had a station check-in behind Tim, KZ8TG. I don't know who the station was. I could hear a voice, but it was all covered up by a lot of static. If that station could please re-identify for me and maybe up the audio a little bit, maybe change locations. Tim, I caught you. I'm going to give it to you. KZ8TG, WA8KOC. Morning, buddy.
Good morning. How you doing this morning? I'm surprised you got me from where I'm at. I'm over here on well, no, I guess I'm not. There's certain places over here on the west side of Canton where I can't get in. But anyway, I'll leave that alone. It's good to hear everybody on this morning. I thought I'd give you a number. I'm out driving around. I appreciate all the veterans, and wish them a happy Veterans Day, and hope they do something fun. Enjoy your day. Have a good day. I'm off today. I'm out running errands. Grab something to eat and headed over to the barbershop when they open. But that's about it. I'll send it back to you. KZ8TG Mobile.
KZ8TG WA8KOC. All right, Tim. Enjoy the time at the barbers. Glad to hear you this morning. Be safe on the roads. Enjoy the day off and get the errands done. And we'll look forward to talking to you in the near future. And thank you for recognizing Veterans Day and our wonderful veterans. Tim was number 40 on the list. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? I know Carrie's over in the bullpen warming up. Right, Carrie?
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8, VZA, Eric in the mobile.
KF8, EOG, Pete and Leroy, in and out, and just listening to one of the best nets out there.
Pete, can you give me your call sign again? I don't have it handy here, and I should have it memorized, but my apologies, I don't.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Oscar Golf, KF8, EOG.
Got it that time, Pete. And did you say you were in and out, or you want to say a few words?
I'll be in and out because I'm just on a handheld, and being 15 miles from the repeater, you guys don't get me too good, so I just prefer to sit and listen at this point.
Okay, Pete, you're sounding good for a handheld and HC that distance. Take good care of yourself. Thanks for checking. I'll mark you in and out. 7-3. KE8 VZA. Good morning, Eric. What's new, buddy? Good to have you.
WA8 KOC in the group, KE8 VZA here, mobiling my way into the Big W for another fun day, I'm sure. Good to hear you back in the big chair there, Fred. And it was good to hear you with your check-in on the Beacon Net Sunday. And I hope you're recuperating well. And what else? Happy Veterans Day to my brothers and sisters in uniform, past and present. And all gave some, and some gave all. But it's kind of cloudy over here in Strongsville. Sun's trying to poke through a little bit. But it's a beautiful day. We actually got about maybe 2 to 3 inches of snow over here, mostly on the grass, but enough to make it look pretty. Anyway, back to you, Fred. Thanks for running the net. KE8 VCA.
Eric, I'm going to be right back to you. Pete, if you're still listening, KF8 EOG, congratulations. You were number 42 on the list this morning. The answer to life, the universe, and everything. Thanks, Pete. Take good care of yourself. 7-3. We'll look forward to hearing you again in the near future. You sounded good this morning. Eric, you're sounding great. Thanks for the compliments. Glad to be back, and thanks for recognizing our veterans, of which you are one also. Got a lot of veterans in here checking in on the nets. And whatever you do, don't overdo it at the Big W, okay? Try and hold back a little bit, and do what you have to do to make things efficient and satisfactory, but don't kill yourself. We will look forward to hearing you in the near future. Always a pleasure. 7-3. That's the bottom of the list so far. I'm going to go ahead. We've got our number 42 in here now, and not that I want to stop, but I'm going to go ahead and recognize this once again as the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net, brought to you on Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's WAWKY repeater, frequency 147 Mark 390 megahertz, CTCSS code 114 Mark 8. We're here Monday through Saturday. Dave NT 8D takes Monday. I take Tuesday and Wednesday. Gary AA8CS takes Thursdays and Fridays. Saturday is covered by NAWB, K8PMI, or a net control operator to be announced. Always happy to have our friends join in here with us. It is a great net, and we sincerely appreciate everybody's presence and their loyalty. Anyone else for the Barometer Net before I call Carrie in here? We'll make this last call. WA8KOC.
KF8
ELA, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Lima Alpha. Sneaking in under the wire, I'll be in and out today.
Recognizing KF8 ELA, I'm sorry, Zach. Good to hear you, man. Thanks for checking in with us. We got your number located at number 43. Got you marked in and out. You have yourself a terrific Tuesday, and thanks for the check-in. Anyone else?
I doubled it. Zach, KSFK, recheck. Fred.
Take it away, Mark.
Yeah, I just was going to mention, Pete was, like you said, he sounded good, and he was on HT. And I know he's been other days, don't exclude, for you guys who are checking in, always let the net controller come back and say, hey, you're doing good. Because, Pete was doing really good today. There are certain days where he was a little low, and he knows the magic trick. If he can go outside and throw that mag on the van. So, don't just say in and out. Let the net controller or whomever is doing whoever you're talking with, let them make a comment on your signal, because every day is different with the RF. So that's what Bill at WNS does. He reports on the different things in the different areas of the spectrum we have. So it can change. One day could be good, when the next day it's no good. So I'll send it back your way, Fred. I'm just going to make that comment. KCFQV.
Affirmative, Mark. Anyone else for the Barometer Net before we call Kerry in here? And I'm sure Kerry's ready by now.
W8WKY.
KF8EOG for a recheck.
Take it away, Pete. Sounding good.
I really appreciate those kind words, and I would have gone out to the mag mount in my vehicle, but I had back surgery a couple weeks ago trying to fix my problems, and I'm a little bit bedridden, so walking out there on a 20-degree day, driveway's probably icy because we did get about 7 inches of snow in Leroy. Some of it's melted off. But anyways, I really appreciate those kind words, and 73 to all you guys. This is why I love listening to this net.
All right, Pete, you've got it. Sounded good this morning. Don't take any chances. Be safe, and don't need to get hurt just to check into the net. Although we appreciate everybody's efforts. That is the bottom of the list. I'm going to give a pause of a few seconds, and if nothing else, Kerry's going to come in and help me wrap this up.
Good morning, Fred, and good morning to all the check-ins. Let me see if I got this. Yeah, I do. Well, good morning, everybody. It's just another pre-winter day out here, but we didn't get very little snow out of it, just a dusting, and it's all gone now. But we still have plenty of leaves left in the tree. And Fred, glad you got through your procedure and your hospital stay there without too much difficulty, and you're sounding really good. There's no doubt about that. And happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there. It's always good to be a veteran instead of the outcome it could have been. But anyway, glad everybody enjoyed the day. Well, Fred, that's about all I have this morning. I do want to ask everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do every day. Put a smile on somebody's face. So with that, I'll just say 73 is W8CTM, carried Portage Lakes. Everybody have a wonderful day, and we'll turn it back to you there, Fred. And great net this morning. We're in the mid-40s. That's average for most nets here, sometimes less, sometimes more, but great net this morning, Fred. So that's all I have. We'll turn it back to WAA-KOC, and Fred, you can wrap it up and do what you got to do, and hopefully everybody has a really terrific Tuesday out there, because it is. So that's 73, and over to you, Fred.
Okay, Kerry, congratulations, number 44 for you this morning. And it's been a great net. It's always great net. Do appreciate you being our closer, coming in here and helping us wrap things up. Suggesting we perform a random act of kindness for others to make their lives and ours much more pleasant. And, yes, recognizing all of our veterans serving and those who have served. God bless all of them. And we owe them a debt of gratitude. I'd like to not just thank Kerry, but every other station that checked in here on the net with me this morning. I sincerely appreciate hearing from everybody. I hope you all have a terrific Tuesday, and all can remember our veterans, as it were, on this special day. Those who are listening on scanners, Broadcastify, or other devices, if you'd like to get a license and come and join us, you can head to w8wky.org. That's the club's website. Under the Far Right Education tab, you can drop down and find VE test sessions coming up in the future. They're headed by NAWB Stephen, the lead for our VE team, who he has assembled along with him, making everybody feel welcome, secure, getting licensed, and enjoying amateur radio. And it's really a pleasure to have them working for us. Taking a quick pause for time. Recognition to the originators of this net, Garlock K8BYR, Dorothy WB8 JTW, and Tom K8 DSD. They started this net off 34 plus years ago, and we're continuing on. Also recognizing our net control emeritus Ron, KD8 CVS. He handled this net all by himself Monday through Saturday for multiple years. I hope everybody remembers all of our veterans, has a great Veterans Day, a terrific Tuesday, can stay warm in situations where it's not quite so warm, and for sure stay safe. It can still be slippery out there because it is below freezing. I'll go ahead, return this repeater back to normal and amateur use at the hour of 8:35 a.m. with 44 check-ins. WA8 KOC clear.